But first, let's pretend tickets for your favourite bands have just gone on sale. Credit cards at the ready? Let's try and buy one, shall we?
This is Radio 1's Newsbeat.
It's a race against time. You hang on the phone, you get frustrated online, and then you find out it's all sold out. But the same tickets are appearing on other websites, if you can afford them.
Hi, I'm Steve from Blackburn. I went to see Duffy twice last year and bought tickets off eBay at twice the value both times.
Hi, I'm Kath from Scarborough. I've been looking at Take That tickets for double the value.
Is it fair? Probably not. Is the government going to do something? Well, they're thinking about it. Newsbeat's Greg Dawson's in Belfast.
Take a look at a few of the flyers pasted up around the city centre here, and it's not hard to see what the big event of the weekend is.
The Killers.
Killers and Saturday Night are playing in the Odyssey.
You can still get a few seated tickets, but if you missed out on the standing ones, you're going to have to fork out. They're being flogged by touts on websites for up to £200. Peter recently tried to get his hands on Radiohead tickets.
What I found was people were buying them and then selling them on for ridiculous prices, like sometimes twice as much as the original price, and I just couldn't afford it.
The government's been saying for ages this kind of thing shouldn't be going on, but so far nothing's happened. Now they're holding more talks with promoters to see how they can make things fairer, with calls for a crackdown on websites that help the touts do business.
People have been reselling tickets since the days of musical gigs in ancient Rome.
Eric Baker's in charge of Viagogo. He insists sites like his aren't to blame, and in fact actually help fans.
In the past, if you wanted to go to a gig and you couldn't get a ticket, you'd have to go meet with some tout outside the O2 or outside a club. Now with Viagogo, you have safe, secure, easy access.
He says the onus should be on promoters to make sure people can only buy a limited amount of tickets at a time. But it's thought the government could end up asking sites like his and eBay to ban touts from selling for big events like the World Cup or Wimbledon. Tasha recently missed out on tickets for My Chemical Romance.
On eBay it was something like £150 for one ticket. It's extortionate. If I had £150 it would not be going on My Chemical Romance.
A few ideas coming in on the texts. Ben and Abby in Sheffield say, why don't you submit a photo that gets printed on the ticket? A few other people suggesting they put our name on them. You can have your say on this online.
Radio 1
Newsbeat.